Hello everyone, in Cyber World, welcome back to yet another project of ours. I'm Richard, aka Poor Man.
And I'm Jennifer, also known as Mrs. Poor Man, and today's project is part 2 of laying flooring.
Before we get into the project, we wanted to first take a moment to thank everyone for viewing our videos.
We recently learned that our videos have been viewed 15,000 times and viewers have watched over 25,000 minutes.
We realize in the big scheme of things, these numbers are tiny, but they're infinitely more than what we ever dreamed. We originally targeted our videos towards about 10 primary family members and estimated our views to be at about 600 and are blown away by the actual totals. So thank you.
And if you like our videos, please subscribe. Now on to the project.
Today's going to be our second video on installing Pergo Outlast Plus flooring.
But don't turn off this video yet.
The second floor has been a huge challenge compared to the first floor. We had to remove carpeting, had tons of strange angled walls to work around, and we decided to do something that was very time consuming. So let's take a look at what we had to go through. Before continuing, let's discuss transitions and our plan to avoid using them. I don't know if it's usually done this way, and I'm not sure if the manufacturer even recommends it or not. But our plan was to add flooring with no transitions for the entire second floor.
When installing board, it is easy to lay boards right up to the threshold and then start laying a new row of board on the other side of the threshold. But as you can see here, this leaves a gap between the boards.
In these areas, you use what is called a transition piece, such as the one shown here. The transition piece is installed on top of the gap, in essence to hide it. I'm sure we've all seen such things, but probably never gave any thought to them. Having a self-diagnosed case of OCD, I just disliked the look of transition pieces and wanted all the boards to properly lock into one another from room to room, and was willing to make any necessary cuts to make it happen.
Unlike the first floor, where we easily pulled up old flooring and vinyl, we had to tear out the carpet.
Below the carpet is an underlayment. I quickly learned that it has been disintegrating, and as you work with it, it causes a thick cloud of dust, so I had to get out the respirator.
Once Poor Man finished removing the underlayment, it was time to tackle yet another issue. Carpeting is held down with tack strips that are nailed all along the edges of the walls.
This was the most time-consuming part of the demolition on the project. I might have carelessly smashed a finger or two during the process, but I refuse to admit to it. The next step was to cut the bottom of the door jamb to give space to add floorboards underneath them and hide any gaps.
Like the first floor, we were unable to work in completely empty rooms, so we pushed furniture to one side and installed what we could, moved the furniture to the other side of the room and installed the rest.
Here is a simple cut. This was much more difficult to cut, as I had to ensure the thin strips that I cut did not snap off. As mentioned before, for some reason our house has several walls with unusual angles, making it difficult to make the flooring fit. Making complex cuts that were very difficult to us, we managed to continue the flooring from the bedroom to the hallway and even the hallway closet. Once we made it into the hallway, we made quick work of finishing all the flooring and repeated the process going to all the other spare rooms. To finish it all off, we installed 2 layers of baseboards as we did on the first floor.
And there you have it, another project done.
Next week, we'll finish up our series of flooring installation with our most challenging project as we install the flooring on the stairs. So until then, bye-bye.
Please don't forget to subscribe.